welcome back to my channel. It's Lexi and today I'm bringing you an unboxing. Last weekend I put in an order with Foxcrate, which is an Australian book subscription box. It kind of works like our Crate and Fairy Loot, except they do run just month-to-month purchases rather than actual subscriptions. I noticed they were having a sale over the Anzac Day period and there was a coupon code, so I used that one to order myself a box from them. This is the first time I've ever ordered from Foxcrate, so I'm very excited to see what their quality is like. From their Instagram, which I will leave linked just here, they do seem to have really good high quality products included in all of their boxes. The books they tend to include in their boxes are always really interesting as well, so I'm hoping that I like what was in mine. The box that I selected is a large mystery box, so I'm totally unsure as to what's included in it. My parcel arrived yesterday and I have held off opening it so that I could open it for you guys on camera today, so I'm super excited to see what they've included. So without further ado, let's jump straight into unboxing this one. So this is the box that arrived at my house yesterday. It's massive. I've obviously covered up my address and everything, but this is how it came, just completely in a white box. I haven't actually opened it yet, so I'm not sure if all the items are in here or if there's a box inside this box, if that makes sense. So let's go straight into it. Okay. Alright, so there is not a box within a box. Ooh. It's basically all just in here. That's basically what it looks like, if you guys can see that. I can already see quite a few goodies in here. Alright, I think I will save the book till last. But the first thing that I can see is this cute little embroidery stitcher, is it? You're meant to like stitch on these things, but this would actually make a really cute pin board that I could like hang in my room or something. And I really like the red. It's got like a metallic sort of sheen to it as well. It does feel really soft as well. It's very nice quality. The next thing that I can see on the top of this box is a book sleeve, and I'm actually super happy to have one of these. I basically made one myself because I was sick of my books getting damaged in my handbag, and then I did buy one through Instagram from a girl who is no longer making book sleeves. I think she just does scrunchies now and like other little knickknacks like that. I'm definitely happy to have another one, and this one definitely looks stunning. It's black and gold. Oh, it has a quote on the other side. The world will be saved and remade by the dreamers. And then this side is black and gold. It's got a little bookmark in there as well, so I believe this is who it's made by. So the card says, "Oh dear Lally Inspirations, Golly what a book," and it's got her Instagram and Etsy on there as well. So I'll give you guys a little close-up of this one and a little close-up of the book sleeve as well. It's very thick. It's very padded on the inside as well, so it's going to offer you quite a lot of protection. It's probably going to be best for like smaller paperbacks, not so much your big hardcovers. It's definitely not long enough for that. But it's super cute regardless, and I feel like I'll get a lot of use out of that as well. So the next thing I can see is a scrunchie, and this is super cute. Look at that colouring. It's like a little tie-dye, pink, purple and blue I would say. And this is made by Sienna & Co. Scrunchie Galaxy Original. I guess that's the colour. It's got a lot of give to it. I think it would probably work with my hair. It's not going to give it super support, but with a hair tie underneath I think it would be fine. Even makes like a good little accessory because it's not too tight on the arm. Alright, let's go in for the next item. Oh, it's a Hufflepuff coaster. So I'm actually a Ravenclaw, but my fiance is a Hufflepuff. So I guess this works out pretty good. At least it's one of our houses. Yeah, it's made of wood, so it's pretty sturdy. I can't see a business card or tag or anything in there for this, but I'll definitely try and have a look on the Foxcrate website or their Instagram and see if I can find who made this because it's super cute. The next thing I can see in here, I believe, is another coaster, but a fabric coaster. It's kind of too small to be an oven mitt or anything like that, so I think it's meant to be a fabric coaster. Again, there's no business card or there's no tag or anything, but it's got this cute little school-ish design and then plain navy blue on the back. The final Bookish item that I can see in here is also a bath bomb, which is super cute. This one says it's by Bath Bomb Squad Graffiti Bomb. So basically it says peaches and cherry blossom. That sounds pretty cute, and I guess that matches with the pink colour. It does have all the ingredients as well, which is good. I'm not that big on bath bombs and stuff like that, but I definitely would give this one a try. It's super cute. You can also smell it through the packaging. It does sort of smell like what I guess peaches and cherry blossom would smell like. I don't know if that's helpful. Like, it's true to what it's described as. But yeah, it's definitely a sweet smell, definitely a nice smell. I like this one as well. I thought there was only going to be one book in this box, but it turns out that there's actually 3 books in this box. They're all quite big as well, so that was definitely well worth the money. I'm not sure if I said, but I'm pretty sure all up this box cost me 33 Australian dollars. That's including the shipping and obviously the box. I'm not 100% sure if they do international shipping, but if you're in Australia, it's definitely a more affordable book subscription book. I know for us, like our Crate or Fairy Loot, it does sort of become very expensive, but once you convert the prices. So let's see what these books are. They're all paperbacks, so I'm just going to lift them all up. We've got 1, we've got 2, and we've got 3. So I'm just going to start with what's at the top for me. So we've got Relic, the Relic Trilogy Book 1 by Bronwyn Eley. So I'll read out what it says on the back. In the city of Edrias, there is no deadlier duty than to serve as the Shadow. As the personal servant of the powerful Lord Renard, the Shadow's life is all but forfeit. Renard possesses one of 5 rare and dangerous relics, a jewel that protects his bloodline but slowly poisons everyone else in its proximity. When the current Shadow succumbs to its magic, 19-year-old blacksmith Kaylin is summoned to take his place. It's an appointment that will kill her. As the time Kaylin has left ebbs away, hope begins to fade. That is, until she discovers a plot to destroy all 5 bloodlines in possession of the relics. A rebel force plans to put an end to Renard's rule, and Kaylin suddenly finds herself embroiled in a cause that might just be worth fighting for. But no cause is without its costs. As her life hangs in the balance and rebellion bears down on Edriast, Kaylin must decide where her loyalties lie and how she'll leave her mark on the world. That sounds pretty good. Honestly, it does sound very detailed, like the 5 relics, what they probably all do, all the different families that probably have them. I do find fantasy sometimes a little bit hard to follow when it's got a lot of characters and a lot of detail like that, but I'm definitely still excited to give this a go. The writing is quite big inside as well, which I like. I hate a book that's got really like dense, hard to read text, so that's definitely a win as well. I've never heard of it before. Let me know if you have, and let me know your thoughts if you've read it or considered reading it or heard much about it. The next book that was included in this box is Marrow Charm, and on the cover it says As Above, So Below by Kristin Jacques. Wattie Award winning, so that is definitely intriguing. The Wattie's 2015 winner, it says on the back, and then it's got the little blurb about it, so I'll read this one out as well. Azure Azzy Brimvine lives in a world decimated by magic, where humans have retreated underground from the overwhelming dangers of the surface, but below is no safer than above. Magic-born plagues continue to eat away at remaining human cities, a sickness that doesn't merely kill, but creates aberrations from the stricken. People twisted by magic into something dark, dangerous, and powerful. It is an existence of fear and constant dread. When Azzy's brother Armin is infected and cast out into the above, she sets out after him, determined to be there for him no matter what he becomes. The world above is full of monsters, both wild and cunning, some more human than Azzy was led to believe. Armin is captured and bound for the auction block of Avagard, a ruthless city of inhuman lords and twisted creatures. To reach him, Azzy must brave the perils of the above and the chaotic life forms created by the gate. To reach him, she must find allies and forge new bonds in this broken world, and Azzy must reach him before Armin's new power is used to open the gate once more. So that definitely sounds cool as well. I like the sound of this one. It sounds a little bit more dark and creepy compared to the last one. And when you do a flick through, it's also got these really pretty pages in between the chapters, which is really different and kind of nice as well. It's also got this really nice illustration, part 1 pathways. That's really cool. And you don't see that sort of thing too much in like YA book. So I'm definitely keen to read this one as well. It sounds good to me. The final book that was included in this box I have seen around on Instagram and on YouTube as well, and that's Blood Heir by Amelie when Zhao. This is also actually really good timing as it's currently May, it's currently Asian Readathon. I do already have books for all the prompts except for the final prompt, which is to read the group book. I wasn't actually going to complete that one just because I couldn't find it anywhere locally, but I could definitely add this as a bonus book if I get to it before the end of the readathon. I'm sure most of you have heard about this book as well, but I'll read out the blurb just for those that might be interested. In the Cerulean Empire, affinities are reveled. Their varied gifts to control the world around them are unnatural, dangerous, and Anastasia Mikhailov, the crown princess, has a terrifying secret. Her deadly affinity to blood is her curse, and the reason she has lived her life hidden behind palace walls. When Anna's father, the emperor, is murdered, her world is shattered. Framed as his killer, Anna must flee the palace to save her life, and to clear her name she must find her father's murderer on her own. But the Cerulean beyond the palace walls is far different from the one she thought she knew. Corruption rules the land, and a greater conspiracy is at work, one that threatens the very balance of her world. And there is only one person corrupt enough to help Anna get to its core, Ramsin Quicktongue. The cunning crime lord of the Cerulean underworld, Ramsin has sinister plans, though he might have met his match in Anna, because in this story, the princess might be the most dangerous player of all. That sounds like my favorite out of the 3. I'm super interested to see how this like princess turned warrior turned possibly killer plays out, and that does sound really interesting about that Ramsin character as well. So I think this one's definitely the highest on my list for wanting to read, and then probably the creepy one, and then probably after that Relic. But these are all fantastic books and I'm so shocked that there was 3. I honestly was expecting 1 book and then like a couple of goodies. So thank you so much to Foxcrate for putting together an awesome large mystery box. I'm very impressed. I also love the spines of these 3 books. I wouldn't put them together on the bookshelf, but all 3 of them are really different and unique. So that's it for the box. This is it, completely empty. It was a huge box, and again, it was a great price point for those of us in Australia looking at ordering a book box. I would definitely recommend Foxcrate. They're great for yourself, or they're great as a gift for someone who may really be into reading and you're not sure what to get them. Once again, these are the items that were included in the mystery box. I will leave a link to what I can down below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. And make sure you check out my Instagram to see all of these products in some nice photos, and to also hear about what I think of these books once I read them. So that's it from me for now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!